How you doing? Welcome to another Shitty Day with Shiddy Bill. And today I want to introduce you to my guest, my very first guest. He's my cousin, Earl Jr. Well, are you going to say
Hello
something?
everybody. I'm Earl Jr. Unfortunately, I'm Bill's cousin.
You mean unfortunately? Look, I'm trying
Unfortunately,
to do something nice, and I'm trying to get you some clout.
I don't need no clout. I have my own business.
And you think because
I'm a
you
rock
race
star.
lawnmowers that you're a star?
I am a star.
Okay. Well, as you see, it's going to be a fun one today. We're going to talk a little bit about our growings up and how we were raised. Don't beat on. I said the F word. I apologize. Okay, so
You always been nothing but a problem. That's why Peepaw chose me, not you.
that's why I know my daddy.
Oh,
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. You want to go there? We'll go there. I know my daddy. Where's yours?
who the hell knows? You know, I don't care. Where's your daddy at?
My daddy was abducted by aliens, and you know that, Earl.
Your daddy was not abducted by no aliens.
Where is he? Are we
Your
taking off
daddy,
sunglasses now?
your daddy is in prison.
You take it back. Daddy was abducted because he was the chosen one.
No, 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 no. Let me tell you,
Tell me,
your
tell me,
dad, your,
tell me,
da-
Earl.
your daddy is in prison.
Why is he in prison?
Well, I say not in prison.
You think you know everything.
No, no, your mama might have told you something about aliens, but that stupid
Don't
thick
you bring
skull of
mama
yours,
don't you bring mama into this.
that thick skull of yours, could not get it through. Your daddy was harboring illegal aliens from the Mexican border,
No, he was abducted by aliens.
and then he was keeping them for his own.
That's slavery. And
Another,
daddy wouldn't do that.
do you even know your daddy?
Do you even know your uncle?
Yeah, I do. My mama ain't lie to me.
Mama never lied to me. Mama seen him scoop him up by the seat of his britches, wearing a luchador mask out in the yard minding his own business.
His own business.
Yeah, you heard me.
What was he doing outside?
Minding his own business.
No, 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 no.
You tell what was
He,
he doing this since you know everything?
he, Bill,
What?
your daddy is in prison. Your daddy is in prison for harboring illegal fugitives and keeping them for himself as slaves. He got tired of doing his own oil changes. He got he got tired of shopping at the Walmart.
What does that have to do with anything?
He made them do it.
He made them do grocery runs?
Yeah,
That's not illegal. That's running a business.
he didn't pay them, Bill.
If they volunteered.
He didn't understand them. He he gave them a list. He knew nobody at the Tullahoma Walmart was going to understand the Spanish. So he sent them with a list, and when they started asking for help, nobody understood.
I don't think you're telling the truth. I think that you came in here with a bad attitude. You were in a bad mood. You didn't sleep very well, and you're making up shit about daddy.
Okay, whatever.
See, this has been going on a long time. He holds a grudge because when we were kids, one summer night, I'm going to tell him
You
because
tell
we need to lay it all out there.
them. Okay.
Okay. Earl Jr. got him some Roman candles. He stole them from the store. I don't know where he got them. Elaborate. Where'd you get them? You got a whole bunch of fireworks, and you showed up at the trailer.
Yo, daddy is how I got them. Another illegal thing that he did. Another reason why he's in prison. He got them illegal fireworks and sold them. He gave them to me because I was his favorite nephew, and he always told me I was like the son he never had.
He knows everything. Anyways, though, it was late one summer night, I reckon, and Papa told us we couldn't be doing that around the trailer. It was keeping Granny up. So we went on down the lot, and there was an abandoned one. You remember the one that sat up on blocks?
I was there.
It was like yellow and brown or something.
I was there.
So we snuck in, and it looked like it probably used to be a former meth lab. But Earl Jr. said, "I bet you won't pull down your britches and stick some Roman candles in your ass crack and shoot 'em off." And I said, "You want to bet?" So I pulled my britches down, and he stuck the Roman candles in my butt crack. And he got them all good and wedged up in there, and he lit them. And I bent over, and my ass looked like a fire breathing dragon. And then we heard the police. And Earl has a bad foot, or he got ran over by a tractor when he was little, and by his daddy. So I got away, and I hid in the bushes. And then when the police come, they come and they got Earl, and that's when he got arrested for the first time. And he's held a grudge ever since because he thought I left him.
The only reason you left me, you wanted me to get. I'm pretty sure you were the one that called the police.
I had Roman candles in my ass crack. How could I have called them on myself?
I don't know how, but you did it because you
You
were
think
always
everything's about you is the problem.
you were always
Why are you
jealous.
crying?
You were always jealous of me and my Malay.
You don't bring Malays into this. I have the best Malay in all of this side of the sticks.
Your Malay is worse than Billy Ray Cyrus's. He never had to get them.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Let me tell you something, idiot.
I'm listening.
This is a mullet. I
It
don't
is
know what a
not
mullet.
pronounced
I know
mullet.
you took one semester in the French class, and now you call it a Malay.
It's called Malay.
And who told you that? And don't you dare say daddy, because he would have never said that.
You know who told me?
Who told you?
Your aliens.
I don't have no. What are you talking about? You're
Your
smoking that shit again before you came up in the podcast room.
you don't have you got to have a brain to know that it's pronounced Malay. You have to be able to read, Bill. Something that you didn't learn because you dropped out in the second grade.
I had to drop out. It was in third grade. I had to drop out in third grade because I had to help mama. I had to go get a job because daddy got abducted by aliens.
Your daddy did not get abducted by aliens.
He did. Mama seen it.
Your daddy did not get abducted by no aliens. Your
He
daddy.
did, Earl. Mama seen it.
No, 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 no. Your daddy did not get abducted by no alien.
You know, I've had enough of you. You know, we're gonna talk about something else.
Talk about something else. You're
Huh?
just gonna bring up your aliens again.
You remember the time? What?
The time.
Everything's got to be about aliens, huh?
Yeah,
That's what you think?
that's all your podcast's about.
We don't talk about UFOs and flying saucers and shit.
Oh, you
We only
don't?
talk about stuff that matters.
Yeah, well, I don't watch your thing because it don't matter.
Well, we try to help people here and spread positivity.
Positivity, because all I've been hearing is some negativity since I got here.
Well, let's try to bring up some good memories
Okay.
before the fireworks. So, me and Earl were bored. I don't remember the time of year this was, but we uh we decided we were going to open up a backyard wrestling show. So Earl gathered up some tires from around the lot, and I grabbed some plywood out of Old Man River's truck, and we took it to the backyard, and we built us a ring. We didn't have no ropes, so we used Mama's garden hose and wrapped it around the trampoline. It was like a little makeshift half ring, half trampoline, and we called it the Trampoline of Pain Pro Wrestling. and Earl was the champion.
I was top champion.
And what was your name? What did you go? What was your alias? What did you go by? Because I was the bathroom bandit.
It's been so long, I don't remember.
You don't.
I don't
But that
remember.
was a good memory we had.
Bill, I,
We used to whoop the whole neighborhood.
until you called me the other day asking me to come and do this podcast, I ain't thought of you in years.
Well, you're going to today because I'm paying you to be here.
Paying me,
Yeah,
in sausage balls and spinach dip.
I got you a can of Copenhagen too.
Oh yeah, well, you bought it on. You
What
didn't
have you
buy.
ever got
You
me?
didn't. You
What
didn't
did
buy.
you ever get me?
You didn't buy me no Copenhagen because I know at the Speedway they were buy one get one free. You bought yourself one and just gave me the free one. That's $0, bud.
I feel so called out.
You oughta.
That was rude. You need to apologize. Anyways, back to the story. We had a good thing going. Earl Jr. was the champion, and then one day I put him in the alligator earlock,
Yeah,
and he tapped out, and I became champion,
he
and
sh-
he got mad.
he shot on me.
I never shoot it on nobody. I don't even know what that means, Earl. And do you remember,
You shot on me with a pellet gun when the ref wasn't looking, and that's how you won, Bill.
Ref? I was a bad guy. I had to.
You were a bad guy, huh?
Yeah.
I had a second belly button for 7 years because of that.
You need to look on the bright side of things that you got the privilege to have two belly buttons. Do you know how many people would die for that? That would lay down their lives on the line just to have two belly buttons?
Do you want a second belly button, Bill?
Papa didn't have a belly button. You remember that? He had surgery and it was just gone.
Papa didn't need a belly button. Papa was real mad.
I know. You remember the time that he challenged at our backyard wrestling show? He challenged the neighbor, and put a whooping on him with a belt, and then the police came and shut it down. And that was the last time we ever ran a show.
That neighbor never knew how to shut up.
Always talking about nothing. And Papa gave him several warnings, and he had to lay down a challenge.
He stomped a mud hole in him, that's for sure.
Sure
Hey,
did. So
rest in peace, Andy.
Andy,
The neighbor.
his name was Andy.
I
I thought
thought
that was
so.
Larry. Are we talking about? It don't matter.
Papa got into so many fights with the neighbors. Every
I
time
know.
somebody was gone, somebody else came in.
Yeah. Before I got down here to the basement, because this trailer has a basement, a garage. I mean, I said, Papa, where you going? And he said, Well, I guess I'm off to go see if the bar is still where I left it, and he'll probably come home drunk as a skunk. So how was your ride over here?
Bill, you would not believe this.
What do you mean?
I got off work at at the factory.
Yeah, you're still there?
Still
How are they
there.
treating you over there?
Piss poor.
Yeah. Is,
Yeah.
is all Philip still over there?
He's a forklift driver.
Well,
He's
yeah.
gonna be there for years.
Yeah. He
Yeah.
he was employee of the month when I was still over there.
He's employee of the month every month.
Hmm, okay.
He's missing a leg now
And he drives a forklift? How does he do that?
with skill, brother.
That would take some skill. You remember the time that somebody was messing with this old lady and they come through the back of the factory and he said, "Put your lunch down because I'm gonna punch you one in the mouth."
Do you want the left or do you want the right?
And
And
he
they
punched that
said
man right through the
they
door.
that man said, ah, we can talk about this.
There's no
And
talking when you're
Philip
Philip.
just kept on. Do you want the left or the right? And do you want to put your lunchbox down? And he just kept talking. And he's like, I don't know what's going on. Philip decked him.
He went flying through
He
through the
spit a tooth
doors.
out.
I
That
don't
tooth is
blame
hung up
him.
on the wall at the factory right now.
It deserves to be.
But
Anyways, though, back to the story.
I dropped old E3 off.
How's E3 doing?
He's good.
He
He's
getting
good.
big. I've seen pictures
He's getting
on
big.
MySpace.
He I had to tell him about the Santa Claus the other day because I
Oh,
ain't spending my Marlboro Red money on Christmas presents this
and you
year.
shouldn't have to. You shouldn't have to do that. That's
Shouldn't have to.
you should
The
not have to make that kind of
the church
sacrifice.
gave
So what?
the
The
church gave
church?
all the angel tree gifts away before I could get there. I was drunk when they first opened, so I went a few days later, and all the angel tree gifts were gone. So he's gonna have to learn that the Santa Claus. But
I'll help you make it up to him somehow.
I dropped him off at the church. 'Cause he's been going and praising the Lord on
Praise the Lord.
Tuesdays
Okay.
with
Okay.
his friends.
Okay.
Uh,
They don't.
I didn't
They
know that.
they don't have church on Tuesdays over there, Bill or Earl.
Holy shit!
Have
That boy has been stealing my cigarettes and smoking at the church with his friends. I guess I was 7 years old too when I started smoking,
Yeah, I was right
but
around that. I was about 5 or 6, I'd say.
I was a late bloomer.
Yeah.
I I had the biscuits for a couple years
Anyway, let's get back to the story. We're
well, I was driving up here and I was going past Lock and Dam Road and
locking down.
Lock and Dam and I shit you not. There was an American bald
An
eagle,
American one.
an American one.
You know how big those things get?
It was huge, brother.
How big we talking?
It it was at least F-250 size.
Did you try to shoot them down?
Hell no, that's illegal.
It's only legal if you get caught.
Illegal, brother.
That's what I said. Illegal. It's only illegal if you get caught.
Well, anyways, this bald eagle, it had in one claw a Marlboro, and in the other claw a possum.
So it's real American.
It was the most American.
That's beautiful.
I cried. I pulled off on the side of the road. I got on my knees and I prayed to the Lord because I felt like it was only right.
I believe I would have cried. I would have shed a tear too. Let's bow our heads real quick. Just it feels right.
Hey, 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 hey. Take off your hat.
I, Earl, I can't take off my hat.
Are we praying?
We'll do this later. We'll do this later. But I'll do it if you just close your eyes.
I close my eyes.
Yeah.
I don't
Okay.
close my eyes to pray. If God's going to show up, then He's showing up with me knowing.
You know,
I got lots of questions for Him. Like, why wasn't I born with six nipples like a dog?
I've got some questions.
And why
Well,
don't mind milk?
yeah. Well, how come I wasn't born with a hog on me?
I was.
Earl, I've seen it. You're lying.
No, Bill. I was born with a hog, and the doctors cut it off. They said that doctor was a piece of work. He told Mama that he was not gonna give a baby to the public that had a bigger hog than him.
You, you should take that man to court, I reckon.
I tried. Nobody believes me. Everybody
Do you
thinks
have proof?
everybody thinks it's just small.
I didn't know that. I didn't know that.
That's why I'm always so angry, Bill.
And I didn't know that. I'm sorry.
I
Don't
don't like talking about it.
put your sunglasses back on. I ain't
I
gonna
don't.
have you
Yeah, I
crying
don't.
on this cast.
I don't blame you. I don't.
And just breathe. Just take you a minute. I'm sorry I ask questions like that.
It's fine. You've always been the type to
I
just
apologize.
get the most emotions out of me.
Do you think one day we could be friends?
Uh, no, probably not.
Uh, yeah, I don't really think so either. I kind of hate your
Yeah, I know.
guts, but you always
I,
smell the worst. And your eyes real it's too lazy for me. You need to wake that sucker up and get it a job.
it's the only lazy thing about me. You know that?
Is that so? Is that what you have to tell yourself?
Everything else about me is hardworking,
You know what ain't hard work?
American.
You know what is hard working? Those socks of yours, because they were crawling across the floor when you took them off when you got here.
Oh yeah.
This this fella comes into Mama's trailer and takes his shoes and socks off, and they just start scooting across the floor like a dog trying to scratch its ass.
Why are you throwing my business out there?
Are you ever going to finish the story? You were in the car. You
I
seen
told you I
American
saw the
Eagle.
bald eagle,
And what
the
happened after
American bald
that?
eagle.
What
I
happened?
prayed.
Okay, what happens after you prayed?
I went and I got a Bud Light. Shit.
And then you and
Every
then you
night when I
come
pray,
here,
every night when I pray, I have a Bud Light.
and then you come here.
I came here.
Well,
You've seen everything since then.
you know what? I want to bring up another memory that I had,
Okay.
just to see if you remember it the way I do.
Probably not. You're a liar. You're you're a lying SOB.
I ain't never lied about nothing, Earl.
About nothing.
About nothing.
You know, you say that. You say that. But
I was going to offer you a can of cold cores after this, but you ain't getting nothing now, buddy.
where you working? Coors.
Yeah,
I knew you were.
don't you shit me.
I knew you were one of them.
What do you mean, one of them?
A liberal.
You don't ever come on my podcast and say that about me.
It's
You
too
need to
late.
take it back. I apologize to you. You better apologize to me.
I saw the Kamala Harris
You saw
sticker on
nothing.
the. I know you voted for him.
I didn't. Kamala Harris is a woman. That's not a pro wrestler. I've been trying to tell you this. You know my favorite wrestler's Macho Man. I would have voted for him if he was running.
You know. Uh.
Don't, you don't say it. They've been trying to tell me for years, and I refuse to believe it.
Yep. Just like how your daddy refused
It
to believe it.
always goes back to what Earl knows better than everybody else. He must know. He knows my daddy better than I did, I guess.
I went and I saw your daddy the other week.
Now I know you're lying. Now I know he's lying. Where'd you see him, Bill? Earl? Why do I keep calling you Bill? It's
I
like I'm
went.
staring in a mirror right now.
Mirror.
Anyways, where'd you see Daddy then, huh?
I went and I saw your daddy at CCA, Silverdale Prison. Now I don't know how he's there because your daddy didn't have money. He's paying. He's paying to be in that jail.
Daddy ain't in prison, Earl.
Your daddy.
We're done talking about Daddy.
Okay.
Daddy never done nothing to you, and you're putting a bad name on him. Anyways, now do you remember we hadn't seen him in a few years up until Thanksgiving, and we talked. Y'all already know all about that when he tackled me. Anyways, do you remember when cousin Kyle come home from prison?
Which time?
Probably, I would assume it was probably the first one because I don't remember much of the other ones.
Well, he was in prison when he was a baby. He came
But
home the first time after his mama got out of prison. He was born in one.
no, I
He
didn't know
he
that.
he was born in one.
Away in a trailer. Anyways, sorry about that. I've been working on this new song, but do you remember he come home from prison and his daddy Randy, he uh he held him a coming home party, and he had a slip and slide made of mashed potatoes and gravy.
I remember that.
That was a work of art. You
How
remember
old
the
was
chicken
we?
nuggets on the side?
How old was we?
Shit, we had to have been shit 13 or 14
That sounds right, cause
because he's older than us.
I was still in diapers, and
Earl, you're still in diapers.
yeah, well, I can.
Everybody knows you can't control your bladder.
Well, I know, and that's kind of where we're getting at.
Okay,
Uh,
I'm sorry.
I I peed on that slip and slide, Bill.
I know you didn't pee on the slip and slide because I was also on that slip and slide, and we also ate together on that slip and slide.
Yeah,
Considering it was made of mashed potatoes and gravy and chicken nuggets on the side.
yeah, but do you remember when you said something about the color and the smell being off?
I
And
thought that was a new recipe.
that's what I told you. But KFC ain't changed their tater recipe in years.
So what you're telling me is
I'm
you
telling you,
urinated on the slip and slide.
I did. And it's probably out your system by now.
What? Why would you do that?
I can't control my bladder, Bill.
That sounds like an excuse to me.
No, no, I tell you, Uncle Randy picked me up and threw me across that slip and slide, and I was scared to death.
So now you're blaming it on Uncle Randy.
It's, I'm not saying it's all his fault, but it's mostly his fault. I was scared to death. I can't control my
Now I
bladder,
do remember
Bill.
him picking you up and throwing you a lot.
Yeah, yeah.
I do remember that.
I got scared. I didn't know where I was going. That slip and slide could have went anywhere.
He is a big man.
Yeah, it is.
And then you remember you went and told Papa, and Papa come out there and put a hurting on him.
Oh, Papa don't like Randy.
He never
Papa don't
has
like
ever
Randy
since he
none.
peed on his shed.
Yeah, yeah. Well, Randy did pee on the doorknob.
And you remember Randy only has 3 fingers between 2 hands. And to pick Earl Jr., he was 280 whenever he was 13 years old. He had use painters on you.
He could do it a little bit better than me because I still got my fingers
Earl,
here.
he's got to be strong as hell to use his painters on you to pick you up.
You ever met Randy? Go
Yeah,
against him in an arm wrestling match.
I watched him use
He
his.
has never lost a thumb wrestling match, and he's only got one thumb.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that should be illegal. I think.
Well, illegal or not, he ain't.
I reckon I watched him snatch up a
He locks
washer and
he
move it out of
locks
the trailer.
pinkies. He locks pinkies just like this and thumb wrestles. And he ain't ever lost.
And that definitely should be illegal.
Well, I don't think thumb wrestling's got rules. Not written down.
You know, there's a movie all about thumb wrestling. It's got that wrestler feller that goes by Johnny Wrestling. He's in it.
I ain't never seen it.
Yeah, you should look into it.
Uh,
Oh, you got any childhood memories of
I
when we were younger?
I remember Papa's hammer falling on me.
Uh, I need you to tell the viewers about that. I'm gonna
Well,
put my sunglasses on to match you real quick.
I don't remember much about it, but Papa set his hammer down, went to go use the bathroom, and little old me came, went to grab it, and it fell right on my head. I bled everywhere, but
I remember we it was at Papa's house, his
it
old
was,
house,
it
right?
was Papa's house.
Now, I seen the hammer come on down at you, and I went and grabbed our stepmama, and I said, "Hey, we need to get this dumbass to the ER because he done pulled a hammer off on his head."
And she
And
said that we were not gonna go to the hospital.
I reckon they super glued you, didn't they?
I don't think they had super glue. I think that they only had the glue sticks, so they had to melt it down and pour it over my head.
They poured it over your whole head, but you only had that. It was only gashed in the front.
Yeah, but they didn't want me cut open nowhere else. You know, sometimes you get a cut and it don't
It
bleed for a few
spreads.
minutes.
It spreads. Cuts do spread. I forgot. You're right.
Speaking of spreads, you still with that lady?
Who you talking about? Yeah, I know you ain't talking about Sheila.
Yeah, Sheila.
You better not be talking about my old lady.
Well, uh, you still with her?
I am, as a matter of fact.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing,
You got
ain't.
something? You got something to say? You what was that? Ain't nothing wrong with that. Is that what you said?
I mean, it's 2025, Bill.
Yeah, it is 2025.
Yeah,
What's that got to do with anything, Earl?
if her,
Look, I know Mama done told you that she smelled like a possum climbed up in her cooter and died 2 years ago, but let me tell you, Mama hates Sheila, and she doesn't even have a reason to hate her.
oh, she's got a reason.
What's her reason then? Huh.
Sheila used to go see Daddy, your daddy at the prison. She was a call girl.
No, she was not. She
Yes,
would have
she
told
was.
me. She would have told me if she
Oh,
was
she
a.
would have told you.
Yeah,
Y'all, you just believe anything, don't you?
I believe anything Sheila tells me, because why would she lie to me?
Why would she lie to you?
Yeah, because you know just.
Her name is literally Sheila. Sheila, Sheila.
You know
I know lots of things.
that I had only met her probably a couple weeks before Thanksgiving when I took her to go see Mama. And I had got her, she was at the Waffle King and she beat the shit out of the police. And I went and posted her bail and I got her out and we've been in love ever since. You mean to tell me that she was down there? And if Daddy's really down there, they were probably in the same jail together.
I sure were.
They don't. Daddy would have to have been in the jail for the. Daddy used to go to jail a lot, but Daddy's not there now. And Sheila was only there for a couple hours before I got her out.
That time, she was a call girl, Bill.
She
She
would
was
have
going and
told me.
having congregations with the gentleman in
No,
the
she
jail.
didn't.
Yes,
She
she did.
told me that she used to go down to the jail and that she would entertain. She would do shows for the prisoners.
She would pray for him.
She was a professional yodeler.
Oh yeah, was she?
Yeah.
Okay, okay.
Do I need to bring up your old lady? Because your old lady, let me tell you something about her. She's a mayonnaise gobbler.
You take that back.
I ain't taking nothing back, Earl.
She ain't never been nothing but good to you.
Look, I don't care if she used to loan me money for cigarettes.
Oh, you don't. You ain't. How much of that money you pay back, huh?
I'll pay her back when I pay her back.
You can pay her back now, or you can shut the hell up about her.
Things have been real hard around here, Earl. Starting this podcast, you know how much all this cost? It was about $50. That's a lot.
I bet you've been going up to the Superbuys in Cookville and bought everything from it.
I don't even know.
$2 day.
I don't even know what you're talking about. I
Oh, you don't?
definitely didn't go there on Sunday.
Oh, you didn't?
Mm-mm.
Did you buy anything in that 18 plus box? Hmm. Sheila did.
Sheila, Sheila don't need that because she has me.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Well, you know what I did get?
Let me ask you though. Did if you have a 8 ounce claw hammer and then a 3 pound sledgehammer,
Mm-hmm.
you're gonna prefer one of those. One of those is gonna do more damage, and she knows that. Sheila knows that.
Sheila told me she likes them small.
Did she tell you that she wouldn't change anything about you too?
She did, and she meant it.
Did she?
What now? You look real stupid now. Nothing to say.
You're a dumb son of a bitch.
I told you don't say nothing about bad about Mama.
Okay.
But I did go to that store and I did grab me this brand new pink walkie-talkie that I've been trying to talk to Daddy with. You know,
Only thing,
I know, you
only,
don't want to hear it no
only
more.
thing that you can talk to with walkie-talkies other than other people or ghosts.
Do you mean to tell me the people I have been talking to that there? If you go
Yeah.
back on the podcast a few episodes ago, I used this sucker, and there was somebody on the other end asking me to bring them toilet paper, and they kept calling me stupid.
Just because your daddy called you stupid don't mean it was your daddy.
You don't know that though. Do you have proof that it wasn't?
Do you have proof that it was?
I have faith. Three F's:
Son,
family, faith, and friends.
aliens ain't real. They ain't like the Bigfoots.
No, the Bigfoots aren't real.
The
That's your
Bigfoots are
daddy.
real.
Bigfoot's
The,
your daddy.
the Bigfoots are real.
He's not
I
real
seen
though.
it. I seen one. He
You're
he's
lying
real.
again. Always
Oh no,
lying.
he's real.
Always lying.
He's up at the Cumberland Mountain State Park.
Right now?
Right. Probably.
Right now.
They had a Bigfoot festival there like 4 weeks ago.
You know what?
What?
We're going to call this. We're going to bring it. Put it. This is going to be our stopping point because if Bigfoot's down there, we're going to go,
Okay. I'll
and I'm
show
gonna
it to
prove
you.
you wrong.
Okay.
And I want you to look at this camera. I want you to give him a big wave and tell him thank you for watching another Shitty Day podcast.
Thank you for having another shitty day podcast.
And we love you. And we'll see you next week.
Peace.
We got to make a thumbnail. So. Okay.